Hello everyone, how are you? This is a completely different video to what I'm used to doing. You might have seen me if you've been watching my other videos. If you're one of the lovely people that watch, then I usually do videos on craft. But this time around, it's a new year and I thought I would share my experiences and hopefully share my journey along the way on Diet Chef. Now, just to explain, if you haven't seen me before, hello, my name is Nick, and this is my second time on the programme. Now, I've had a lot of people say, and me also, when you search on YouTube for Diet Chef, there is absolutely, there's really not much of it, is there? I think it's only a UK, Europe thing, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of people doing it, which is what happened when I started doing my craft videos. I just couldn't find very much info on that. Apologise if I sound a bit bunged up. I have a cold. Not the best time to be doing a diet because I just want to be snuggled up in bed with some chocolate. But yeah, there's a few people doing it, which is great. But sometimes you do just see a video and it's just one or two, and then I don't know if they just fall off the bandwagon or they don't want to do any more videos. But I thought it's a new year. I've joined a Facebook Diet Chef support group. We're all in the same boat. Maybe you're thinking of doing Diet Chef, or you've been on it and you want to go back, or whatever. Hopefully we can, do this. You can either do this together, or you can watch the video and get a little bit more info on Diet Chef. Now, grab yourself a cuppa. This might be a while. Make sure there's no sugar in it, no calories. And I will explain to you a bit about why I'm doing this and myself, and then we'll look at my big box over there because I've just got my food today. First off, it's taken a lot of courage for me to actually do this because dieting is something I'm actually really, really embarrassed about. For some reason, I know other people don't seem very embarrassed at all, but for me it just seems like I'm a stereotype. I know other people do it all the time, but for me, if ever I've done it, it's always been in secret. And I've been on some pretty crappy diets, and they've never worked really, not a lot, because I just end up falling off and eating loads of chocolate, as I'm sure lots of us can relate to. But yeah, for some reason, I feel like it's something I should be ashamed about, and especially in the new year. That's just like really stereotypical, isn't it? New year, new you, let's all diet. But I know that I really need to, and I'm hoping that if I can share my experience on Diet Chef and hopefully keep you up to date and post in the Facebook group, then there's some accountability there, which is, it should help. Hopefully it will help. I used to be really skinny. I used to be a rake, and then I met my other half and I ate, and then last year I had my first little bubba, and I've put on quite a bit of weight because of her. Lovely, thank you. Well, it's my own fault really. I shouldn't shove so much food into my face. And so now I've got a bit of a pudge on me, a bit of a belly, as I think is the thing. If you're a mum, you end up with a bit of a belly. One of the lovely gifts of pregnancy. So yeah, I really want to go back to how I was, or at least just get rid of some of the pudge. Another weird mindset that I have is that I don't know if this is common or if I'm just a weirdo. So please tell me if you have this as well. I would love to know. Comment anyway. I'd love to know what everyone's doing. But for some odd reason, I tend to think, oh no, I don't need to lose any weight. I'm fine. And then I see myself in a picture or something. I look at myself in the mirror, and I think, God, Nick, you fat. So I really need to lose weight. I think the other thing as well is that I know it's not an excuse, but it doesn't help because I have rubbish eyesight. I see myself in the mirror and I don't see everything. I don't see how much of a flub I am, and so that doesn't help. I think that's why I see myself in photos and I think, God, really? That's what I look like? I didn't know. That's one of the things about being blind. It's one of those things Like, you'll see a bloke and you'll tell people, oh, he's fit, and then you'll see him in a picture and you think, no, he's really not fit, he is ugly, and then you feel stupid. Yeah, I've been there. Anyway, so I'm going to start the Diet Chef tomorrow. Today I got my box, like I said, and I haven't done very well today, because I said that I was going to start next week. I said, oh, I'll start next week, you know, and this was just before dinner, and then I shoved a bag of Gillian in my face. Not all of it, thank God, but some of it. I logged everything on MyFitnessPal, which is what we should all be doing. Use MyFitnessPal, it's a great app for tracking calories, and it's all free. And yeah, I only came, like, with everything today, I've only come up about 1,400 calories odd, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to start it tomorrow. If I put it off until next week, then I'm just going to end up saying, oh, let's eat all the chocolate, because I'm dieting next week. So yes, I'll start it tomorrow. Not today, because it's late, and I should be in bed, but I just really wanted to make this. So yeah, I will start tomorrow, and I hope there's some people out there who are starting it too, or who are on it, and I hope everyone can, you know, we can comment, and I'll see you on Facebook, and we could all do it together. So if I've missed anything, I have notes. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. I forgot. This is why I have notes. I've done Diet Chef before. Oh, my pen. I've done Diet Chef before. In 2015. That was in the new year as well, and I kept that a secret. Oh, it was quite funny, because the one thing you should know is the box. The box is flipping huge, and this time around, I don't know about last time, this time around I couldn't even carry it. I had to get the guy to bring it in, and it's really big, considering it is 4 weeks food. Even if you're on a 12-week plan or 8-week plan, they'll send it to you every 4 weeks, because I think otherwise it will just be box overload. But when I got it last time, I didn't know how big and heavy it would be. I didn't know that they sent you all 4 weeks, so I had it delivered to work, and I had to get a taxi home. And when the taxi pulled up, the driver was saying to me, oh, what's in the box? Have you got animals in there? Because there was holes in the box. And I was like, no, I haven't got animals. But I wouldn't tell him what it was, because I was embarrassed that it was Diet Chef. So I think he kind of wondered what I had. Yeah, just, you know, transporting puppies home from work, of course, as you do. Maybe little children. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I have in my delivery. I know other people have done this, but hey, let's do it again. Let's see what I've got. And hopefully I'll give you a bit more info about what you get in the post. So I will spin you around. 1 second. Okay. Right, hopefully it won't flick you over into portrait mode while I'm doing this. God, sorry, I sound so terrible, so croaky. Right, obviously the box did not come like this. I've taken a load of it out. But what you get in the top, oh God, where's my hand? Is you get some literature, which I'll go into in a second. These are all my dinners. So you've got, you know, things like your mushroom pasta and whatnot, with a lot of it. The pasta you can see doesn't look particularly appetising, but it is actually, well, I don't think I've tried this one, but the rest of the food was actually quite nice when I had it. The meatballs is yummy. A lot of it is like that, you can't really see it because it's just white. So they give you 28 of everything, 28 dinners, breakfasts, snacks and lunches. So this is all my dinners and lunches. The depressing thing is I'm really not a soup person, don't like soup much. And again, the same as last time, I've ended up thinking, oh, I haven't ordered many soups, but because there's so many different types, you actually do end up with loads of soup. Oh God, mushroom soup, wow. Loads of mushrooms. Their soups are actually nice. They're actually really nice. Minestrone, that's a good one. Their soups are nice, but yeah, I'm just not really much of a soup person anyway. I think we've got, oh God, is that couscous? Oh, I didn't think I was any couscous. Damn. Oh well. It's variety. I'll appreciate the other things. Oh, and they also give you, even if you don't order any milkshakes, you get a shaker. For one of them. That would be my third, I think. I've accumulated. Now also I've bagged up my other two things. So my breakfasts are in here. So we've got things like granola, pecan granola. chocolate granola. Urgh. Yeah, the chocolate is the theme. I'm a chocoholic. Protein bar. And my favourite, if I can find one, sorry. These are actually really nice. They have sultanas in them, I think. And I'm not usually much of a fan of fruit in things, but yeah, these are actually really nice. So I've got my breakfasts in there that I've bagged up. And in here are my lunches, not lunches, my snacks. Now because I ordered now, you've probably got the same. I've got this offer where they give you loads of these free protein shakes. And yeah, I don't know what to do with them really. I think I'll give them to my other half. But I'm really not much of a fan. I've tried protein shakes before and they were yuck. So we've got things here like your crisps, your paprika crisps. Ooh, what's in here? Another shake. God's sake. Go away, shakes. So I'm trying to find you something interesting. All the crisps are in the top. This is new. I haven't tried these from last time. Coconut and chocolate chip bites. I'm actually looking forward to trying those, but I did get lots of them, so I'm hoping they're nice, otherwise I'll be stuffed. Anyway, that's all the food. I'll sit you back down. So you can look at my lovely trousers. So this is what you get in the little folder. This is like a little fold out guide thing. It's got a few bits on there. Welcome to Diet Chef. And there's a few meal suggestions on there as well. And calorie guides for fruit, dairy, extras, drinks and vegetables. I think there's actually a lot more. It's quite funny how they say extras, chocolate chip muffin. Sounds good to me. That sounds like a diet food. You have the Welcome to Diet Chef standard letter. You'll have your receipt in there as well, which is still in there. That lists everything that you've ordered. And this is pretty much a beefed up version of the little fold out thing, where they tell you, how to do it, the sort of things that you can add as extras. I think there's some success stories, there's calorie guides in there as well, all that sort of thing. Really useful to read up, especially if it's your first time. You can learn how to do it. Okay, and that's pretty much all I got in my delivery, so I'm going to turn you back. So we're back in a second. There we go, and that's pretty much it. I haven't really gone into details of how Diet Chef works and how you do it, because I'm just assuming that since you're looking at this video, you know how it works. But yeah, I mean, as we know, it's pretty simple anyway. You just eat what they give you and drink lots of water and have lots of fruit and veg. Now the challenge with me is that I'm somewhat of a fussy eater, especially when it comes to fruit and veg. They tell you to have 5 a day, but yeah, there's no way that's going to happen. No way. And I don't care. I don't want 5 a day. Fruit and veg, I mean, veg is disgusting, but at least you can cover it up with other things. But fruit, I don't know, it's the texture of a lot of it. It's just so slimy. I hate it. And I've tried many a time to try and make myself eat fruit and get used to it, because I know a lot of the time it is a case of just eat something again and again and you'll get used to it and you'll like it. But yeah, not really, not with fruit. Give me a slice of cake any day, but yeah, there's a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna try and have as much fruit and veg as I can. Veg is easier. But maybe I'll try to have some sort of fruit at breakfast time, maybe, and even if it's just a glass of orange juice, it's still more calorific, but at least it's fruit. A salad at lunchtime or something, and then some veg with dinner. So there you go, there's 3 already. Don't know what to do for the other 2. I'm just really not a fan of fruit. Apples are okay, I suppose, but yeah, we'll see. We'll have a go. Is anyone else like this? I can't be the only fussy eater. I was saying to a lady on the Facebook group, she's fussy as well. We both don't like things like orange juice with bits in or lumpy yogurts. They're just no, they're awful. Can't stand them. So yeah, we'll see how I go. But yeah, quick bit about the food, the Diet Chef food. I have to say probably the best meals would be the breakfasts. I do really like them because you've got granolas, which are yum, porridge, which is yum. What else do you have? You got things like the bars and shakes, but I don't really do those. I'm usually just granola or porridges. Oh, those really nice cookies that I like. Although that's kind of weird having those for breakfast. It does not feel like a breakfast. Might try crumbling them on some yogurt or something. Lunches, I'm really not that impressed with, but they're nice enough. It's just so much soup. So much soup. I would rather have things that you can have with a salad. You know, like you can just dump it into a salad and there you go. It's something really nice for lunch. Like, I mean, I would say like flavoured chickens or like prawns or something, but yeah, I doubt they're going to do prawns on their menu. I think they might bump the price up quite a bit. Dinners are really good in winter, but there are definitely a lot of takeaway sort of menu items. Loads, actually. I'd say probably too much, because you've got things like I might get the meats wrong, but you've got like beef rogan josh, a jalfrezi, a tikka, a korma, sweet and sour chicken, red Thai curry, takadao, chicken and black bean sauce, things like that. And there's loads, and I think you don't need that many. But maybe that's just me. Takeaway and stuff like that, that's never been my problem. It's always just the sweet stuff. But yeah, I think the dinners are good for winter because there's things in there like, you know, your hot pot and lasagna and pasta and nice sort of wintry foods that you have that, you know, fill you up and make you nice and warm. But in the summer, I don't know, in the summer you just feel like a salad. You don't really want something like that. But I don't really know what else they could make. I suppose you could always swap lunch with dinner or something. But then you got to have that at lunch instead. So I don't know. But yeah, they are actually pretty tasty. I remember the last time I'd done it, the first one I had was the tuna. I was a bit gutted because there was sweet corn in there. But there's not a lot. I don't know how fussy. There's not a lot, and it was actually really nice. I was very surprised at how nice it was. And there was a few things that I didn't really like, but fair enough, and you know, I've taken them out of the order for this time, so hopefully it would all be things that I like. And I think there's a couple of new things since last time I ordered, which is great. New things to try. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated. I'm gonna do it in kind of a vlog style. I will record, you know, when I'm making some of my meals. I think weigh day is probably gonna be a Wednesday. My scales are a bit dodgy though. I'm not going to rely too much on the scales because the ones that I have, they're electronic, and our house is a bit bonky. And so depending on where you are in the house, the scales, they will tell you weigh something that you don't. I put a new battery in the scales the other day and tried to weigh myself, and going around the house, my weight ranged from about 7 to 13 stone. It was just that much. So yeah, it could be anything. It's like a lottery. What am I going to be today? 20 stone. But yeah, I think I found a place where it is accurate, I think. It seems consistent anyway. So I'll probably weigh on a Wednesday. And I'll avoid the temptation, hopefully, of, you know, weighing more, because I know that your weight goes up and down, and sometimes it can feel really disheartening if you've gone up a little bit when, you know, it's just because you've had a drink or something. But yeah, it's more to do with what I eat and trying to stick with it, and I hope, you know, everyone can follow along with me, and I'll follow along and, you know, see what you're doing, and maybe we can talk in the group as well. It's just, you know, a motivational thing, because like I said, when you look at YouTube, the people who've done Diet Chef, they've done it, you know, like months or years ago, so it's not very current. So I'm hoping that we can all do it together. And that's it really. Sorry, I sound terrible and I look terrible. I just really wanted to get this video done. So yeah, I hope you follow along, and I will see you in the group, and I'm going to do some recording of the sort of things that I eat, and I'll probably see you next Wednesday, since I'll be weighing then. Yeah, that sounds about right. It might be slightly before or after. If I go completely AWOL for a month, feel free to comment and say, Nick, you fat cat, I'll get back. Step away from the cake. Come back. So I will see you then. And as usual, like with my other videos, I'm doing it, you know, A, to motivate me, and hopefully to motivate and help, sorry, B, hopefully to other, I can't get my words out, it's too late. Hopefully to motivate other people as well, and inform people about Diet Chef. So yeah, I'm not looking for any sort of stupid arguments or debates or critique on my videos, just no. As I've always said, leave the bad feedback for eBay. God knows it needs it. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Hopefully I've been good. Hopefully you've been good. Where's the camera? You, be good. And I will see you next week. So I hope everyone has a great week, and I hope you'll stick to a diet if you're doing Diet Chef. And, you know, let's all get slim together and feel great, as they say. So, cheers, bye, see you next time.